Hi, my name is Hannah Blackwell. I'm 18 years old and I currently live in Sun Valley, Idaho. But during the winter months, I move out to Winter Park, Colorado to ski for the Winter Park Competition Center traveling team. And I'm here today to explain why I think I would personally be honored to win the Sarah Burke Foundation scholarship. So with that, I personally think that I am a very passionate and dedicated young woman, and skiing is the one place where I can use both of these qualities to my best ability. Halfpipe skiing is my passion, and the sport of skiing is something you need to be dedicated to 100% of the time if you want to succeed at all. You have to go into every training with the drive to want to learn, to be pushed, and to be taught. In order to do that, you need to believe in yourself and have confidence in your skill and ability, and once you do this, you can be unstoppable. To be honest, I have personally struggled with believing in myself and being confident because I have battled with knee issues these past 2 years, and this has really affected my success. Because I have struggled with confidence in my skill and believing in myself, I've struggled with my kneecaps dislocating if I land incorrectly or backseat, and these past 2 years have been the worst I've ever struggled with this. The beginning of last season, I did very well in my first rev tour of the season, so this set me up with the confidence for the rest of this season. And with that, I continued to progress and become better and better at every competition I participated in. Then one training day in Winter Park Resort, I overrotated a 360 on accident and ended up landing sideways on the landing. I then caught my edge and my kneecap dislocated. And this was about the fourth time that this has happened, and it really put a damper on my confidence and my ability, and just thinking that if I did anything that it wouldn't be okay. After the ski season was over, I met up with an orthopedic surgeon, and he told me that I need to have surgery on my knee. This completely broke my heart, as if I were to get surgery, I would completely miss this next season, and I wasn't going to let that happen. So after I heard this, I decided that I was going to do everything in my power to where I wouldn't have to get that surgery. So I then had a Junior Worlds in New Zealand coming up that August. So for about 3 months of the summer, I met with a personal trainer to get my knees and legs as strong as they have ever been. So with that, I then proceeded to work out 2 days a week for about an hour and a half with my personal trainer for 3 months straight. After I was done working out, I was about to head off to New Zealand, and personally, I thought my legs had been the strongest they have ever been. So with that, I was very confident but also nervous on how I was going to be able to ski and what my ability was going to be, as I've skied these past 2 seasons with very weak knees and always been worried about when my kneecaps are going to slip out, and it's just really affected me personally with confidence and with believing in myself and wanting to push myself, because I always have in the back of my mind that my kneecap could dislocate, and I've always tried to push it out of my mind because personally I've wanted to succeed, be the best skier possible, and to always end up on the podium, and with my knees being that way, I've kind of struggled with that. So finally, Junior Worlds came around in New Zealand, and I headed out there, and the first few days there, we just got on snow to ski since we hadn't been on snow for about 5 months. I put my skis on, I got on the snow, and I started skiing, and I noticed that my legs have felt so strong, and my knees were so strong, so that put a lot of confidence in me that when training the half pipe, that I would be able to have the confidence in my ability and believe in myself and push myself, and everything was going to be okay. I then did my run during the competition, and I was so ecstatic because I had no knee issues. I landed the run that I'd been struggling with all season, and I was ecstatic to get 12th place. So I finally came back from New Zealand, and I was very happy with the results, and I've still continued to work out and be prepared for this next season. And with that, I also want to thank my parents so much for always believing in me and supporting me with funds and everything. So I think with the Sarah Burke Foundation, I would be able to take stress away from my parents with the extra funding that they have to work so hard for to help me progress in skiing and put me in the places where I need to be. So with that, I think in order for me personally, or any person applying for this scholarship, you need to be a very dedicated and passionate person and have confidence in yourself to push yourself more and more, as this is a very expensive sport and something that you only get to do for a little bit of time. And so with that, I think you need to use everything that you have to push yourself to be the best you possibly can be. So with that, I want to thank you for your time, for listening to my video, and I hope I will be talking to you all soon. Thank you!